dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
We are live. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy PJ, the Paradox Nerd, alongside my co-host of the Sithcast podcast. We got Mike. Mike, what's going on, man? I know we haven't done one in a couple weeks now, and I feel like during those couple weeks, there's like a bombardment of just releases, announcements, news. So yeah, it's been a crazy couple weeks, right?
Yeah, what's up, PJ? There's been a lot of stuff coming out and a lot of emails and notifications in particular from Sideshow, which has been pretty exciting. I know I personally received already my Deathwatch Mando, my Armorer, my Lando just shipped, I think today or yesterday, and should be here pretty soon. And the modifications are shipping from Sideshow. So if you ordered some DF60s or the 6-scale versions, they're shipping. So there's been a lot of stuff lately since we've been gone.
Yeah, actually, it's pretty crazy. I know, there was New York Comic Con last week, so they kind of showcase a couple of figures here and there. I mean, nothing that we haven't seen. I mean, there's been a couple new reveals, should I say? One of them being, I guess, what's his name? Crosshairs. We got a closer look at Crosshairs. So, but in the most part, yeah, man, it's been what Lane Kramer is saying is like a typhoon of figures that's been just bombarding us. I just got my Deathwatch Mando in today, so I'm really excited for that figure. And I always recommended that figure, and I'm not trying to enable anybody into getting it, really.
Right.
Even though I've been known for that. But the thing is, that and Lando is a must buy right now. And here's the reason why. Lando, first of all, is if you're a Star Wars fan, you're watching this show, right? You're listening to us. If you're a Star Wars fan, you need to get Lando. He is part of the the OG crew, right? You need to get him. And for a price of $235, that's actually a really good price. I can't believe that I'm actually saying that, because usually back then, 200, 220 is a pretty decent price, but $235 is a really good price for that Lando. Same for the Deathwatch Mando, because some of the newer figures that we saw released in the past couple days, Loki, Sylvie, they're priced around $270, $275. So we're creeping up to that $270 to $280 average price range for a Hot Toys figure. So yeah, pick those up while you can, before they sell out. And let's put it this way: we will never get another $235 figure for a very long time, unless it's a Stormtrooper, which a Stormtrooper with bare minimum of accessories. So,
and even then, those are still going up too, more than $235. But I don't think you're ever going to get a Lando again. I'm surprised they even released Lando in the first place. That's, maybe it was kind of a gamble for Hot Toys, but there's a ton of people who've wanted this figure for a long time.
Yeah. And I was going to say too, if you think about Lando, all right, so I know he has a somewhat of a different outfit in Empire Strikes Back, but when you think of Lando, you think of him in this outfit, right? Because I know in not Empire Strikes Back, I'm sorry, Return of the Jedi, he was wearing more of a brown outfit, right?
Here, the general outfit.
Here he's wearing his iconic blue outfit, with the blue cape and everything.
Cloud City.
Yeah, Cloud City. And for me, I think this is the Lando to get. Obviously, if you're not a Lando fan, don't pick him up. But it's like I feel like I haven't met a Lando fan yet. I don't know. Maybe there's one out there. All right. Let's address the chat and we'll get into talking some of the figures here. We got Lane Kramer in the house. Lane, what's up, Lane? Thanks for tuning in. We got comics in the house. We got Doug Collector. What's up, Doug Collector? Doug Collector says he picked up Lando. That's pretty awesome, dude. I'm telling you, man. It's one of the last surviving $235 figures out there. So try to pick it up before it sells out. Duck Collector says, anyone thinks Sideshow didn't get the full run of Lando yet, and they just shipped some by air? That's a possibility because I know there was quite a few people that haven't received the emails yet, right? So it's a possibility because I know with Sideshow, the one thing that they're battling with right now is shipping. Obviously not only Sideshow, but I feel like a lot of companies are battling that war right now. The fiasco in the LA docks. So Matt, Mike, what do you think? Like,
I forgot to ask. I think someone was saying that Lando, because it wasn't a simultaneous release, was it?
Yeah, it was.
It was. Was it? Okay.
Maybe maybe there's a difference between like 5 days or so. Like I felt like got released in Hong Kong, and like people were getting the email notification saying that it was going to ship yesterday. So
yeah. Okay, so then it came out at the same time as first batch. So yeah, it probably makes sense that they probably air shipped them to get in so quickly. Otherwise, this probably still be stuck in the port for like another 2 to 3 months, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I have a feeling too, because I feel like Sideshow's kind of, this is me speculating. Again, please don't shoot me for speculating. It's fun to speculate, right? But I have a feeling that like Sideshow is seriously hurting from all the shipping delays, and a lot of people can't wait. They don't want to wait any longer. Like, for example, Endgame Cap is a perfect example of people of a figure that people are like impatiently waiting for. So what they end up doing is they go somewhere to like a Hong Kong reseller to pick it up because they're the ones that have it in stock, and can ship it right away.
Yep.
And it's not like they're shipping by ship. They're air flying it to you via DHL or FedEx. So yeah, I just think that Sideshow is hurting from that, and maybe that's why they were kind of forced to maybe paying like the first batch, like air freighting them to the stateside, So
I think they need to get rid of. They just need to get some POs fulfilled, because I looked at my PO list recently and a lot of them have gone over their delivery time. And so I'm sure maybe a lot of people are just canceling getting their NRDs back. And then, like you said, going to a Hong Kong reseller. Why not? Because they can get it in 5 to 6 days DHL or EMS or something like that.
Yeah. And for me, I don't recommend anybody overpaying the retail just to get your figures right away, unless you're really, really impatient. But you have that option, right? Like, that's the beauty about it. It's like you have that option. If you don't want to wait and you want to pay extra, that's fine. But these are like pretty expensive figures, so any dollar more than the retail kind of will hurt you in the long run, unless you just have like a lot of disposable income. But the thing is, I just think that Sideshow and Hot Toys really just kind of have to work together. Hopefully after this whole shipping fiasco is over with, and they could kind of like coordinate and say, hey, listen, we need to work on trying to get these figures to collectors stateside as quickly as possible, because no one wants to wait. It kind of sucks. Like if Joe Schmo over in Hong Kong, or not even Hong Kong, like I don't know, say Joe Schmo in stateside decided to pay $200 extra just to get Captain Rex, and then here he is in Sideshow's like Facebook group or some Facebook group taking pictures and showing it off, and then you see people reviewing it online, and people are getting more and more impatient. So that doesn't help, you know.
Right.
So people are just like, oh, I just need to get it now. But yeah, seriously, I just think that Sideshow needs to really work on that and hopefully, minimize the wait time between Hong Kong release till, stateside shipping.
I think if they like money, and I'm sure they do, then they'll hopefully work on that so everyone will be happy.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, like I think everyone will be happy, right? I don't think anyone's gonna be like, no, I'd rather like pay Hong Kong prices to get the new one.
So
I don't
you know
know.
what's
Hopefully,
interesting? I was
yeah.
looking at sorry, PJ. I was looking at Lionel's comment, and it's like picking up this Lando made him want to go on a hunt for Han and Chewie. Now that's that's a tough hunt.
Yeah, that's going to be like yeah, that's gonna be tough. Because I
Mm-hmm.
think the set itself is going for about like $1,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Close to 1,000. And if you just, I think I think what it is just got to be patient. Unfortunately, I think Harrison Ford is or has made it. I don't think he wants to sign his likeness away. So I mean,
really
if he
sad.
did, we would have gotten Bespin Han already.
Yep.
That's just my opinion. So, but yeah, man, like hopefully Lionel, I wish you the best of luck. Seriously, I hope you could pick up Han and Chewie for a really, really good price. But yeah, let's talk about some of the releases that just got released in the past couple weeks. Here's Death Watch Mando, man. So this is retailing for about $235 on Sideshow's website. And Mike, I know you picked this up, correct?
Got it right here. It's ready to be unboxed. I'm excited.
Oh yeah. Mine's in the foyer right now. I haven't take a chance to
pick it up off the floor.
Yeah. But yeah, man, this figure looks great, man. And my my thinking is that like I'm actually gonna try and do my best to pick up and keyword do my best or key sentence do my best is to pick up these Mando figures and kind of like display them in like a nice display case. You know what I'm saying? Before I was trying to pick up as many Stormtroopers as I can, but then I realized it's just way too much Stormtroopers out there. I can't trooper build unless I sacrifice something to gain something, right? That means I would have to like stop, maybe not buy a statue or a couple statues just to be able to do that. So Stormtrooper, I love Stormtroopers, but I'm not like a big Stormtrooper fanatic to collect every single Stormtrooper design out there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
right.
But yeah, what's your thoughts on this one, man?
Man, I loved all the photos. Someone on some Facebook group posted two of them together, and one of them flying away holding like a little child Dinjarin.
Yeah,
I don't know if
saw
you
that.
saw. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think that might have been Eric Ruiz. I could be wrong, but yeah,
I think that sounds right. But that really got me thinking, man, maybe I need a second one of these just because I have a feeling maybe. Do you think that we might see more of this in upcoming seasons of The Mandalorian, or do you think we're done with this design?
I think we are going to see more of the Death Watch Mandos, right? We kind of saw them in Clone Wars, right? So this kind of like kills two birds with one stone because it's like you could kind of like put it with your Clone Wars and you could put it with your Mando like collection, right? It'll go pretty well. Yeah, I feel like he's gonna make a comeback in the future, whether it be like another flashback or I feel like season 3 is gonna explore the Mandalorian lore itself. So yeah, definitely pick this up, man.
Yeah, don't miss out on this.
Seriously, again, I really hate trying to be an enabler here. Obviously, if you don't have the funds or you're just not really interested, don't pick it up. But if you are somewhat on the fence, just pick it up. And if you don't like it, and I always mention it in my reviews, is that like you could actually sell it on for probably more. I feel like this is one of those figures that's out and probably will go for a pretty penny in the aftermarket, but it's kind of hard now to be selling, right? Because this whole 1099 BS.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's right.
yeah, so if you need to sell this, try to sell it locally and maybe get some cash, you know. But yeah.
It's so interesting to me. I think my retirement is just going to be in hot toys because
Mhm.
I had another thing come in this week that we didn't talk about before the show, but I'll bring it up soon. And I was looking for the figure to go with it, and it's amazing. It's like double, triple, even
Mhm.
just looking back a couple of years, the prices are always $150 more for the majority of them. So I just buy your hot toys and make that your retirement plan. I think that sounds pretty good.
I know. Well, yes and no. I
Kind of.
mean, kind of. I just feel like it's good now, right? It's good now,
True.
but especially with the older figures and the cheaper figures, in my opinion. And like I
Right.
said before, these are like the last of the Mohicans, right? Like it's basically like, they're the last surviving $235 figures out there. So just pick it up. I know people are, like I know I mentioned Optical and I mentioned like Qui-Gon Jinn not really going for a pretty penny, but I think you just kind of need some sort of hype to push it like to the next like price point. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Hmm.
Like who knows? Qui-Gon Jinn might show up in the Kenobi show and boom.
Mm.
Once he shows up like as a Force Ghost, everyone's gonna go crazy looking for Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Um, with the Death Watch Mando, it's a great looking figure, man. I mean, it's a very simple design, and I kind of knew that this was going to be released fairly quickly, just because it's a Boba Fett helmet. A lot of the armor molds are pretty much the same as, some of the, some like, what's his name, uh, Din Djarin's
Hmm.
armor, right?
Yeah.
Shoulder pads the same. Look at the thigh armors; they're pretty similar. The knee armor is pretty similar. So it was a fairly easy release. Um, but yeah, man, I just think that with figures like this, definitely go up in price, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Again, not like uh, it's not something to like really invest. I feel like if you want to invest in stuff, comic books are the. I think
Yeah.
Star Wars comic books are the next big thing. Next big thing, you
Yeah.
know, just because the more shows that happen, and some of these like first appearances are just gonna go way up in value.
Oh
So
yeah.
I think that's probably the next thing to kind of invest in. But yeah, I mean the Hot Toys. One thing with Hot Toys though, at least you get your money back. Worst case scenario, you might lose a little bit. Like I'm trying to sell my Incinerator Trooper, right? If I sold that now,
Are you still
well,
trying to sell it?
yeah, I kind of gave up on it, but yeah, I'm still trying to sell it, and I feel like probably like the best price like to sell it for is probably around like 200 plus shipping. But that I'm kind of
Oh.
like taking a hit on it. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know. It's just like people like kind of lost interest in that trooper, which is crazy because that is actually a pretty nice looking trooper, especially with the flame effect. So,
Yeah, and you know what? I had that one and I sold it before kind of the interest got lost.
mhm.
And I know I still might be interested in buying you yours.
uh,
um,
yeah,
but the
yeah,
one thing I didn't quite like about it, and I don't know maybe if you agree, but the backpack and the flame pack seemed just
mhm.
a little flimsy, and then the wire was not so flexible, so it was a little bit more difficult to pose.
Yeah.
But it's a great hot toy. I mean, for $200 ship, that's or plus shipping, that's a great deal.
Yeah, I like that figure, but again, like I said, like only reason why I'm getting rid of it is because I just I just can't collect all the stormtroopers.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
just can't. As much as I want to, as much as I want to like keep it and display it with the mustard
Hmm.
mortar trooper, I just can't, man. It's just way too much. Um but yeah, man, this looks great. Congrats to the people that picked it up. I'm actually getting the GameStop exclusive helmet. So
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
yeah, so that looks really good. I just love the color. Um, the color on the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just the color scheme in general is such a really unique color scheme, and the helmet looks amazing. But yeah, man, really excited to open up this figure. Who knows? I might get to. I might. I
Yeah.
might.
It
If
depends
there's
on
a
that initial impression after opening it. If you're like, oh, yeah, just if you can make a nice, cool diorama or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's very tempting because to kind of like have two death like this, like to have two
Yeah.
Death Watch Mandos like standing
Mm-hmm.
side by side. I mean, that looks
Mm-hmm.
pretty cool.
Looks
But
awesome.
again, we're just gonna be bombarded with a whole bunch of like figures pretty soon. So I gotta be kind of like selective in what I want to do in my collection. Like I just can't be picking up two Death Watch Mandos just for the hell of it,
Yeah,
because
you're about to have a ton to choose from, especially if you're getting away from Stormtroopers and doing Mandalorians with, maybe season 3 being about Mandalore and the Book of Boba and everything else. Oh man, you're gonna have a
yeah,
lot to choose from Mandalorian wise.
yeah, dude. It's just because it's one of those things too. Like I always said this in previous live streams, is that back then, like when I first got into Star Wars Hot Toys collecting, there wasn't a lot of content. Let's put it that way. I mean, because you had the OG trilogy, you got the prequels, um, the Clone Wars animated show, but really people weren't really asking for figures from that show yet.
Mhm.
Um, but there wasn't a lot of content. Now with the streaming services, like we're getting Book of Boba. Then after that, we might be getting Andor or Kenobi. I forgot which one comes first. After
Mhm.
that, we're getting uh, Mandalorian season 3. After that, we're getting Ahsoka.
It's never ending.
Dude, it's not even like with Star Wars back then. There's the original trilogy, and how long did you have to wait till the prequels? And then the
But
prequels came. How
mhm.
long did you have to wait till the sequels?
Yep. Yep.
So
And even in
there,
between, you had to wait multiple years, 2, 3, 5 years,
2 years
depending.
exactly. Like in between,
Mhm.
like the trilogy like movies, like there was like a 2 year like lull.
Yep.
So
And this is just if you're a Star Wars collector. If you collect anything else, especially the way Marvel is pumping out shows on Disney Plus, and
mm,
I mean, just look at the Lokis that came out. Everything is coming out, man. So
yeah.
you need to be extremely selective or be extremely rich, or
Exactly.
or sell something to get something.
Yeah, exactly. And like that 1099, man, is really being
Yeah.
an annoying
Hmm.
burden in my collecting habits here. So anyway, moving on, we got the Shore Trooper squad leader.
So you got the email saying that this was shipping earlier than expected, right?
Yeah, there wasn't like an email saying that it's gonna be arriving in the warehouse like, you know, uh, on a certain date.
Yep.
But this looks good. I had the first Shore Trooper that got released from Rogue One. I sold it as much as I didn't want to sell it because it was my first Hot Toys review.
Hmm.
And it had, it was something special.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just had to like, be rational and be like, do I really need a whole bunch of Shore Troopers in my collection? I mean, what's the difference between them? This one has like a skirt, in the back of him, right?
Yeah. But look how great it flows in that action pose.
Yeah. But this guy had like probably like wind blowing
Oh
or some
yeah.
sort of fan or something. Um,
Hmm.
but I mean, it looks great. Like I really love this figure. Um,
Hmm.
I'm just gonna wait until the grunt comes out and see how that looks and decide which one I want to keep. I do want another Shore Trooper in my collection, but I'm being very strategic, man, because then you're gonna get this, and then you're gonna get
Yeah.
the grunt. And dude, there has to be some sort of like discount because oh come on, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like there has to be like, I'm sure this will go on the discount bin like pretty soon. I
Think
don't know.
so?
I think so, man, because there's 2 of them coming out.
Hmm. Okay,
You
I see what
know,
you're saying. Well, there's probably gonna be a third one if there's
and
different
if
variations in Andor.
thank you, dude. Thank you. And if I miss out, guess what? There's Andor.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and if it sells out, then Hot Toys is like, well, the Shore Trooper's selling. We got the molds. Let's make another one.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, like, I mean, okay, they're different from different shows, but like, who's gonna notice besides you?
Yeah. That's true. It's like one, yeah. This one doesn't have a skirt, and this one doesn't have like blue, and then this one doesn't have whatever. But on the flip side of that, I pre-ordered both of these. The grunt and the squad leader, and I think they would look so good together.
I get
Um,
yes. Again,
as I'm
like
sure a
depend.
lot of people probably have or did the same thing. But you're
Yes.
right. You're trying to be more selective, and you're going to have more in the future really soon. You could always get this and then just sell it if the Andor one comes out and looks even better.
Yeah, and I just think that like for me, I'm trying to I'm trying to get a deal. Let's just put it that way. You know,
Oh yeah.
uh, right now you know, PJ the Paradox Nerd YouTuber would instantly buy this,
Hmm.
and have it in his collection. But now PJ you know, the
Responsible adult.
yeah, responsible and strategic collector is trying to save as much money so I could collect more stuff, man. I just think
Yeah.
that there's going to be a lot more things coming out. Like Endor is going to come out with a short trooper. We've seen
Hmm.
it. We've seen the behind the scenes.
Yep.
Like, again, there's no rush to get this. I mean,
True.
and if you miss out, guess what? It benefits you anyway, because Hot Toys is gonna be like, well, it's a hot selling figure. Let's pump out another one.
And then it's
But
gonna end up in the discount bin.
yeah, exactly. But again, like if you can't wait and you're like, well, I don't want to wait, PJ, I don't want to wait another year or 2 years for a short trooper, then okay, then pick it up, man. Like but me, I'm just gonna be like patient and see what I could get.
Hmm.
Um, you know, in terms of any discounts I could get from this figure. But it's a great looking figure, man. Every time I look at this, I'm like, damn, I need this now, but must hold back.
All right. Well, mine should ship, towards the first batch whenever Sideshow gets it. So I'll,
Hmm.
maybe I can entice you.
Yeah, maybe. But at the same time, I think also Book of Boba, I mean the Boba Fett 2-pack should be shipping soon as well. I think I saw people getting notification that it was actually coming a lot earlier now. It's coming in the supposedly it's coming into the warehouse around January, but I have a feeling that it's probably going to be coming in around December. In my opinion. So you have the 2-pack on pre-order, right, Mike? Mike, Mike. Can you hear me, Mike? I'm not sure if Mike can hear me. Dude, can you hear me?
Oh, sorry. So I had a weird. You were like blah blah blah. I think something happened with my AirPods there, but I'm back.
Oh, okay. I was like, what happened? Yeah, so like what I was saying is that like you have the the Boba Fett 2-pack on pre-order, correct?
Oh, absolutely. That we got an email for as well.
Yeah, I was just letting them know that like I think that one is shipping out in January to February, or I think it got pushed up. So I have a
Yes.
feeling that it's going to be coming in around December of this year.
They're pushing that hype for Book of Boba because they know whatever pre-orders they didn't fulfill, this thing's going to fly off the shelves probably
Yeah.
in December, January because of the show.
Yeah. Dot Collector says, what do you say here? I guess they have 10 guns for the new show coming out.
I
I'm not
couldn't tell if that was a joke or not.
Yeah. I'm I'm not sure. Lionel says I only start collecting this year, but I'm staying away from all the troopers. Yeah,
Wow.
man. I mean, that's good, man. Like, I think that's great that you have a strategy, just because there's a lot of troopers. There is a lot. I mean, unless you're a big Stormtrooper guy, collect them all, man. If you are, but if you're not, and you're like, hey, Stormtrooper's cool, I would love to have one or two, just pick up one or two. You know, you don't need to collect all the different variation because there is a lot.
Yes.
I think the Shore Trooper is unique enough to pick up and have at least one in your collection. It's such a great looking design of a trooper, man. This and the what's that called? The Death Trooper. Favorite Stormtrooper designs. Do you have any like favorite Stormtrooper designs?
You know, this is not Stormtrooper, but my favorite clone trooper is the 332nd.
Oh yes, yes, yes.
I love that, but yeah, I love the both of those that you just mentioned. And you know, I'm looking at Sideshow right now, and the Coruscant Guard, I really love that design too. Again, a clone trooper, but still, I think my favorite is probably the Scout Trooper.
Oh yes, the Scout Trooper.
Yeah.
Scout Trooper. Snow Trooper.
Oh yeah. AT-AT driver.
Oh yeah, AT-AT. Those are, I think those are like the OG troopers that you need in your collection.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
especially the AT-AT driver, man. I love that design.
Mhm.
That and the you know, the Snow Trooper. That Snow
Yeah,
Trooper,
dang it.
I love it. Oh, Lane Kramer says, I may be selling my sequel figures, PJ. You're gonna be making fun of me. Of course, Lane. I told you, dude. I told you. I was like, unless you're a sequel lover, don't pick it up. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like for me, like I only picked up Ray because you know, like everyone was like hyping that figure up. I'm like, all right, let me just see and review it and you know, see for myself, is this figure's worth picking up? For me, I think the porch is pretty decent, but I wouldn't keep it just because I'm not a fan of the sequels. So at least the last two. I'm a fan of the Force Awakens.
Yes. Yeah.
But not the last two. But the Kylo Ren, I have the Hot Toys Kylo Ren, and I'm on the fence about keeping it. I'm not
Really?
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. Just because I might be picking up the premium format, depends on how much the price is.
Oh yeah.
Do
Yeah.
I, you know, like I already have the original Force Awakens Kylo Ren premium format, which I absolutely love.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a I love Kylo Ren, but
Yes.
not enough to have like a shrine of Kylo Rens in my collection. So
Yeah, you want to be real strategic with that. I have the Kylo Ren Sideshow bust and that I got I don't know, maybe before the last show that we did together. But I
yeah.
love that thing. That thing is so good looking.
Mhm.
And I, you know, I have it displayed with his lightsaber. I have the Force Awakens one and you know the new Sideshow one or Hot Toys one. I love both of them.
Mhm.
And I, you know, and you kind of pushed me over on that Kylo Ren statue. And it's like, it looks really good. I'm thinking about it, and depending on the price, yeah, I may get that too. As long as, but I have them kind of spread out all over the place, so it's not like a Kylo Ren shrine. It's just kind of
Yeah,
makes
no,
sense in the collection.
yeah, and the thing is like for me, it's like I have the Kylo Ren premium format. I have the Hot Toys Kylo Ren. I'm gonna get the same Rise of Skywalker Kylo Ren premium format because I like that statue.
Hmm.
Uh, but that's why I'm like still debating if I should let go of that Hot Toys. You know, like do I need? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
you probably don't need both, but yeah, it just depends.
so if you guys are looking for Kylo Ren, hit me up. I might entertain some deals here.
Nice.
Uh yeah. Okay, so let's move on to Saturday Night Fever Lando Calrissian. So
Hmm.
this just got released or shipped out yesterday. You said you got your shipping notification yesterday, so that's awesome.
Yep.
Mike, mine still says preparing to ship, so I'm hoping it ships out pretty soon. Um, but yeah, this looks good. I mean, I like the portrait. I know some people are not really fan of like the portrait. If I had to give it a score, I would definitely give it like an 8 out of 10 or 8.4 out of 10.
That's really close.
It's
It
really
is.
close.
It's
It
really
looks
good.
really good. I mean, trust me, we don't really get a lot of Lando like, figures or collectibles, right? Like I don't know. Can you name me another Lando collectible?
Uh, well, this I don't know if this really counts, but the Lando and Jabba's guard disguise.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I mean,
But
look
it's
at that portrait. It's
well, I mean,
it's more cartoony than realistic, right?
well, and it's covered in the freaking mask, so you can't really see anything.
Yeah, I think the mask kind of helps it. Like,
Yeah, yeah, because that's the portrait that I use. I don't use the unhelmeted version.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think this looks good, man. And I'm wondering if you can swap out. No, you probably can't, right? Swap out the portraits with the what's that called? With the sideshow one.
Oh, I wonder. You might be able to if it's just a bowl joint. It should be able to.
I'm wondering.
PJ,
But
the only thing I don't like about this,
mhm.
and you're looking right at it, I wish they could have just done something a little bit different with the wrist joints right there.
Yeah, but dude, it's Hot Toys, man.
I know, but look at they
Like,
even like did all the veins in the hand and the textures on the skin, and then all of a sudden, boom, you have your joint.
yeah,
It's like, and cover it with like the Lobot watch, which I think it comes with. I
yeah,
think.
yeah. It does come
Um,
with the Lobot watch
yeah, there
right
you
there.
go. Make his sleeves a little bit longer. I don't know. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Um, but I will probably most likely display this. Well, not like that. No,
Disco fever.
this is seriously whoever did the pose session for this. Like, what are you thinking? I probably display him with his hands down and the cape covering his hands.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I would, dude. What is going on here?
Someone had a fun time posing these for Sideshow.
Yeah, like really, like what the heck?
Oh man.
Oh my gosh! Like seriously, he does look like Saturday Night Fever, like Lando.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, this looks pretty good, man. I can't wait for mine, and I don't know. It comes in that 40th anniversary box, so
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah,
Um,
it's gonna look nice.
yeah, dude. But the only problem is, yeah, I don't know about this. And it's crazy because when this Luke got released, this was a grail. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Bespin Luke. It was a grail, man. Like the DX Bespin. But yeah, dude, I don't know. Some people are not really fans of this Han Solo portrait. I actually like it.
I like it too. I have this one sitting in my Millennium Falcon, and I love it. Well,
Yeah,
you don't have a choice either. So what
yeah.
else are you gonna use if you need a Han?
I kind of miss out on the Stormtrooper in disguise because I really like that portrait. You
Oh,
know,
I do have
with
that
the
one. I haven't
smirk.
unboxed it yet. Yes, I do have that.
I just don't like the Stormtrooper outfit. I just want that portrait. You know.
I gotcha. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah. So I have pretty much everything here except for Bespin Luke, which I'm waiting for them to announce. Right. Like we saw a teaser of it in San Diego Comic-Con a
Hmm.
couple years back, but hopefully they reissue or re-release that figure. It doesn't have to be a DX. Just give me a Luke with.
Just do a Bespin Luke, just please.
Yeah, exactly. Um, but yeah, man. I think you should be getting yours first in before I do, but um, I don't know. I'm really excited for you to unbox it, and I wanted to check out some pictures. Your
Yeah,
pictures.
this is one I'm definitely gonna probably unbox like as soon as I get home from work. It's kind of tough to do it because my
Mhm.
son is so young, and he starts like pulling the hands out and all this stuff. But he
Mhm.
enjoys the unboxing. So I'm gonna try to do this with him as soon as
Yeah,
I get home from work on Monday, I think.
yeah, but dude, Empire Strikes Back, dude. Come on, this is like
Hmm.
one of the best like Star Wars movies of all times. and it's Lando. You gotta get this, man.
Gotta
It's
do it.
230. You gotta do it. I gotta do it, guys. Gotta do it.
It's gonna be a small batch, and if you miss out now, you're gonna be paying like $400 for this thing in about a year. And
Yeah,
and I'm not selling mine. So
I'm not gonna sell mine. I already have. Like for example, was that A New Hope Han? I remember that one at some point was going for $200 brand new on eBay.
Oh,
And you couldn't get rid of that thing. But now, dude, it's like shot up to like 400, 450, sometimes $500, man.
yeah.
I have one still. I have one brand new actually, thanks to Mila. I still haven't opened it yet.
What?
I know, dude. I think I'm gonna go the module case route. So I pre-ordered a couple from Sideshow.
Nice.
I forgot the number, but hopefully I get that in and put all my my Star Wars figures there. So
yeah.
All right, so let's
nice.
Yeah, I can't wait. All right, so let's move on. I'm trying to look for I think I found it. Here we go. So New York Comic Con was last week, and usually I go every year to New York Comic Con, but unfortunately, I just felt like there wasn't a lot of vendors out there to go, so I decided not to skip it this year. The only regret I have from skipping New York Comic Con this year is not going to the Ghostbusters panel, because they actually showed the full Ghostbusters Afterlife movie, which is pretty damn crazy. So
that's amazing.
I know, man. I know. But here we are. This is New York Comic Con's display of the Mandalorian season 2. Oh man. I could just hear my wallet crying right now.
I'm really happy that they showed the Casca Reeves and the Cobb Vanth again, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, is this ever gonna hit pre-order, and maybe this is a little bit of reinforcement that's Cobb Vanth, we might see him soon, and maybe Casca Reeves and the other Mandalorian that escapes me at the moment.
Freak! Oh my gosh!
Axe Woves.
Axe Wolves. There you go.
Axe Woves. There we go.
Yeah. So, I definitely want these 3 right here.
Yes, they will look so good together.
Man, Luke, dude, this is just a very expensive shelf right here. This $300. This one is like $500, right? Oh, but I need Quill, dude. I need Quill in my life.
And if you have Quill on Blurg, you need second Blurg for Mando.
No, I can't. Blurg. No, I can't.
Yes, you can. You have to have that. You can't. You can't just do. Oh,
I can't. I really can't.
You need to.
I just don't have display. I just don't, dude. 2 Blurgs is a lot, dude. It's a lot. I want to do it. But then my problem is that like I like other things.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I like other Star Wars. Like I love statues, so we'll see. But anyway, this is a good looking display right here. Hold on, let me see if I could pull up another picture here. I don't know why that kind of froze. Yeah, but I'm definitely getting Quill on a blurg.
Okay.
I think the portrait looks great. It looks exactly like Quill. I'm not sure about this dude. It's just, I think it's overpriced, man. It really is overpriced. Do you know this chrome version of Mando is the same price as Boba Fett on a throne?
No way.
It is. It is. Maybe if you spend like $10, $15 more, you get Boba Fett on the throne. Yeah.
No. Oh, that makes me sad because I actually have this pre-ordered.
No, because if you think about it, right? Like, I mean, it looks good. I'm not taking it away. Every Hot Toys look good. Like that's what Optical always says. Like every Hot Toys looks good. The portrait looks amazing. Comes with the Darksaber. The chrome looks great, but at the same time, like, why is it priced at $375? What makes this chrome so much special than the Captain Phasma chrome? But The book,
It's not even die cast, is it?
I don't think so.
God,
I don't
that'd be
think so.
awesome if it was.
I don't think so. But the Book of Boba is a more of it's a great price because you get the throne, you get Boba clean,
Mhm.
the clean armor version Boba, you get a portrait with that Boba,
Yep.
so you get all that, and
Mm.
I don't know. It's like, all right, Mike. Let's play a game.
Okay.
You could only spend $400.
Oh
$400.
no.
What would you get? Boba Fett on the throne or Chromed Out Mando?
That's super easy. Well, okay, hold on, but it's also not fair because what if this was the first Mando that came out and not the third or what? 1, 2, 3. Is this the
But
fourth?
still, regardless, it's the price is the price.
Okay. I mean, yeah, you have to get Boba on throne, at least in my opinion, because you're getting a built-in diorama, you're getting an awesome figure, you're getting a freaking throne. Here, you're getting another Grogu.
Exactly. So I think the value is better in the Boba Fett on the throne, in my opinion. And plus, with the Mando, like there's gonna be more Mandos out there. There's gonna be a newer version in season 3. That's the way it works. They just
Yeah,
want to make money.
yeah,
I
something's gonna
mean,
be different.
yeah, dude. Book of Boba. They even said it. They're gonna change the armor. So, yeah.
Oh man, dude, it's
But
never ending.
it is never ending. But at least with the Boba Fett on the throne, it's an iconic scene.
Yeah,
So you're
yeah.
capturing that with that display. With Mando, it's just gonna be in just, I don't know, different. I don't know. Look at the difference between the first season and the second season. It's just like
Mhm.
the thigh armor. I
Yeah, thigh armor. Yep.
don't know. Yeah.
This
Here's
looks good. I like this.
this one I'm definitely gonna get. I love the Night Owls. So
I love the helmet. That
mm,
whole Bo-Katan kind of
mhm,
owly contoured
mhm.
helmet just looks so good, and it's different.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely want this. I want I'm I wanted like you know uh portrait with this, but I don't know if it will come with one. If it doesn't, I'm okay with it. Because I'm going to display with the helmet anyway, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So
I don't think she was that kind of central of a character without the helmet on, where it would make sense to pose with that. I mean,
yeah,
even if the portrait was perfect, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
So all right. So let's see what else is here. Yeah, I definitely want. Yeah, I mean, it looks good. It does look good.
Yeah, it looks great. But
It looks it looks great, but I also have format of Iron
yeah,
Studios.
yeah. Iron Studios, OG Hot Toys, Season
Yeah.
2 Hot Toys. Now this one, but here's the thing. Here's my thought. I have
Mhm.
OG, which I'll probably put on a blurg. I
Yeah,
think I'll put
which is
OG on
good.
a blurg.
Yeah.
And then I have the second Beskar version deluxe, and he's with the armorer in diorama.
Mhm.
And I like that. And this one, I guess. Oh, you need this one for swoop bike. You forgot about the swoop bike.
Yeah.
So I do need 3
Yeah.
Mandos. Need.
Yeah. Well, for me at least, like I'm definitely gonna get the swoop bike. I don't know, man, because I have the premium format and the Iron Studios,
What are you
and
gonna put
like
on the swoop bike?
I don't know. I might just put the what's that called? Just the deluxe Mando. I might just stick with the deluxe Mando and just put him in that swoop bike.
Yeah,
I will
depending
pick
on the
this up.
time of the year when you buy this,
Yeah.
you may be able to get something for a steal. Just like I forgot someone said in the chat that they, sold their deluxe Beskar Mando for a loss. You probably will be able to pick that up pretty easy and cheap.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'll wait. Again, I'm gonna be strategic, and see if I could pick this up in um, either for a good price, on sale or something, or maybe in the
Yep.
aftermarket. We'll see. But
Yep.
you know what it is too. And not to take anything away from anybody that wants to pick this up, please pick it up. It's a great looking figure. I'm not trying. This is me. This is me. My experience of collect. My situation is different from yours. So, for me, I'm just trying to. Dude, I have the Iron Studios 110 scale Mando. I have the two quarter scale statues. Like, I think I'm kind of Mandoed out as well. So,
Yes.
plus, I don't know. I'll wait in this one. All right, so let's see
Fair
what
enough.
else. This one I definitely want.
Oh, definitely.
I just wish it. I wish it would. I wish these figures would come out on pre-order right now, so that it'll be around like the 235 range. But I have a feeling that this is going to be about 245, 250, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. Maybe even like 255, 265.
Yeah, if it comes out for pre-order. Oh, sorry, some stuff mixed in here.
Did you get this one, PJ?
Yeah, I'm getting it. It's the OG Scout Trooper
Yep.
on speeder bike.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, I sold my my Sideshow speeder bike.
Yes, so did I.
To get this one. So yeah. Here's Bo-Katan. I really hope they improve on that portrait. It's okay, but I really hope they really improve on it. Here is that. The Death Trooper. Oh, here he
There you
is.
go.
Crosshairs.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait to see his portrait and how it looks like, because you can see what Hot Toys is kind of doing. They're kind of like using Tamora Morrison's portrait and kind of like, messing around with it, so it kind of looks like their animated counterpart.
Exactly. But they look so good.
Yes, like the Hunter looks great. Echo looks great. Yeah, for me, I'm definitely getting the team. If I really
Yes.
hope they complete the team, because you know what, I could get the team, call it a day. They haven't changed their armor in the past like 2 seasons, and when I say 2 seasons, I'm talking about the Clone Wars end of season 7, right? Like they aired a couple episodes with the Bad Batch in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they haven't changed a single armor on
That's
between
true, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it's very
between
true.
between those episodes and the first season of Bad Batch. So yeah, I mean, Mike, are you getting the line? Are you going to complete the team here?
I definitely want to complete the team. I pre-ordered what was it, Hunter, and who's the other one that was up?
Echo?
Echo.
Yeah.
Yep. And as soon as this goes, I'll pre-order this one. And I
Yeah.
think that a deluxe wrecker would be so cool. And again, I'm still pushing
Oh, yeah.
for Hot Toys to release a deluxe wrecker with a little Omega. And I think that would
Omega.
there's your Omega. There's your
Oh.
line. And then you're done.
I don't care about Omega, dude. I don't want her. She was annoying. I'm sorry.
I don't really either, but they're gonna want to do something, and it just makes perfect sense because you get your Wrecker, and Wrecker hung out with Omega a lot. So
okay, if they do a 2-pack and it's a reasonable, then I obviously don't have any choice but to get it. But hopefully they do that. Hopefully they kind of include it like they did with the many Grogus that they included in almost every Mando figure out there.
Oh,
So,
man.
I don't know. Did you like the show?
I did like the show. I enjoyed it. I feel like it started strong. Then, in my opinion, I thought there was a lull.
Yeah,
And then I feel like it ended. I don't want to say mediocre, but not as strong as it started. And this is my opinion.
Yeah, it didn't end as strong as it started, just because the season finale felt like, I don't know, just a regular episode.
Yeah, I was expecting so much more, especially after all the hype and
Yeah.
and the music was good. It wasn't like super, I don't know, I hope I'm not upsetting anybody, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been better, but I'm looking forward to season 2, Just a reminder, this what's that called? Bad Batch season was not directed by Dave Filoni.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was, I think it was directed by someone else. I forgot the name of that director, but yeah, that's probably why you're kind of missing that Filoni essence, right? Like,
Interesting. Yeah.
yeah. So,
Something that was off. There you go.
oh yeah, dude, give me Fennec
Yeah.
Shand right now.
I'm ready to PO that. I would
See,
love it to come out the same time that the Throne Boba came out.
yeah, but here's the thing, dude. You don't get the backdrop, and you don't get this base here. When you get this. So I'm wondering if they're gonna do that in the future. I don't know. I don't know. I
Mm,
think they just did it for New York Comic Con.
I mean that's a modified Jabba base. It's not nearly as big as the Jabba 1.6. It's
Yeah.
that's like a one-off they must have done.
Hmm. Yeah, they
Um,
probably they probably just did it for display purposes for New York Comic Con.
I mean, but that's perfect though. If they just sold that, okay, how much would they sell that base for?
Oh, it's gonna be a lot.
$150?
200 with the
Oh,
backdrop. I think. I'm just assuming.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah,
I would consider it highly because that's a beautiful freaking
y-
display, and
yeah.
those are the same like rugs and stuff that come with Jabba. It'd be so easy for them to do that.
Yeah, it would, but man, that looks sick. It looks sick. Okay, chromed. Whoops.
Yeah, Batman.
Yeah. Remnant Stormtrooper. Excuse
Hey,
me.
this was cool. They actually showed the diorama, the Navarro diorama.
Yeah. Um, I'm not sure if one thing I hate about Hot Toys is they love to tease us, but then sometimes they don't release it. So
Of course, yeah, yeah, of course.
they better release this Cobb Vanth
This
because
needs to be released.
oh,
This
I
is a
want yeah
day one.
yeah
Mm-hmm.
I need this in my collection. Although, what the hell happened to his little visor here,
Oh yeah, it looks a
or the
little.
rangefinder? Should I say? What the heck? Did they bend it?
Yeah, someone didn't pack him up properly.
This is an easy release. You know that, right?
Of
Because
course.
they already have the mold for the armor. They just need like an outfit here, and that's it.
A little bit of tailoring, the red scarf underneath.
Hmm.
That's basically it.
Yeah, seriously. And again, look at this. This stupid,
Oh, I
stupid.
hate
Oh
this
my!
freaking base. Oh,
I know.
does the Death Watch Mando come with that base? I'm pretty sure it does.
I think it does.
Oh, so sick of that base.
Dude, I might get triggered, dude. I might get triggered.
Uh,
But
oh.
Link Creamer says he would totally get that diorama. By the way, shout what's up, Will? We'll
What's up,
see.
Will?
Thanks for joining the live stream tonight. Here's Echo.
Oh, man, that looks so freaking good.
Mm-hmm. Oops, Batman. Crosshair looks good, man.
I love that gun. It just looks
Yeah.
awesome.
I love his armor, man. It just looks so
Mm-hmm.
badass. Here's Hunter.
Yep, Hunter looks good.
Hunter looks good. Here's that diorama.
See, that's a pretty simple, decent diorama. I mean, if they
Mhm.
came out with that, I'd consider it.
Yeah, I'll definitely consider it. But I don't know. Hot Toys has been known to not come out with a lot of things. And they showed the Battle Droid on Stap. I would
Yeah.
definitely get this.
Okay, so
I
this is another easy release, right? Because the Anakin with Stap, it
Mhm.
should be shipping sometime early next year.
Yeah.
And all they got to do is make the battle droid.
Hmm. Yeah. I really hope that they make they already have the mold for the Battle Droid if you think about it, because of Obi-Wan. He came
That's
with
true.
he came with the battle damage version, so
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
it's only a matter of time before it gets announced. All right, so let's move on to art prints. And shout out to CC. CC's
Mm.
been really good with keeping up with these bottleneck art gallery art prints.
Yes.
So Mike, did you pick this up?
No, but someone picked it up for me.
What a
Thank you.
great co-host.
I
What a great
appreciate
co.
that.
Oh yeah, no
Ah, man.
problem.
With Bottleneck doing this, so what are they calling it? Like the virtual con or whatever,
Mhm.
releasing prints every single day. This has been such a busy week at work, and even last week.
Yeah.
Like you said in the beginning of the show, it's actually kind of great to miss prints because this last 2 weeks you probably saved a ton of money. But yeah, this was one not to miss out on. So thank you, PJ.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. So, I picked up the variant. This is the
Mm-hmm.
foil version, so I missed out on the foil. It sold out like in minutes. I
Oh.
think Matt was able to pick it up, but
Yeah, the foil ones are always so cool looking.
yeah. So if you are ready, whenever you're ready, Mike, let's kind of like uh, try to take Matt's foil version when it comes in. We'll be like one of those what is those called? Those what's it? Porsche pirates?
Oh,
And
yes.
like
No,
take it from
all you have
yeah.
to do for Matt is just say that you're being selfish with that print, and you should probably, give that money to your kids, and he'll feel bad, and we'll buy it from him.
Exactly. We'll
Yeah.
we'll find out a way to get this print from it. The foil version. But this looks good, man.
Oh man, only
This
75. My only
yeah.
gripe with this is the 36 by 12 and 36.
Ye-
I was just like, oh
Oh,
man.
dude, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I had a similar size art print I just framed. I custom
Yeah.
framed. I had the
Hmm.
foil version of the X-Men, the 90s Jim Lee X-Men um
Cool.
art print, and I just framed it, and it cost me $150, man. Dude.
That's about right, actually.
It like, oh my goodness. I think it's just because of the unique size of it. That's why it
Mm-hmm.
costs so much more. And dude, I was crying. I was like, oh my, and this is like after all the Michaels discount that they applied. All the coupons and everything. I was just like, oh my goodness gracious me.
I'll say the
But
best
yeah,
part of that is you do that and then you realize you don't have wall space for it, and then
I
it just goes in your
know.
closet.
It's like you just put it back in the tube or your portfolio.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is great, man. I'm definitely hanging this up, dude. I am deaf.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Ooh, dude. I just had an idea.
Okay.
But hopefully they release a quarter scale license Boba Fett on the Throne. Because if they do, this is gonna go be displayed with that. But I'm gonna have like, can you imagine? Because I'm a big Boba Fett fan, huge
Yeah.
Boba Fett. People
Yep.
that know me for years know that I love Boba Fett. Um, so I'm thinking of maybe doing like somewhat of a shrine of Boba's, right? And
Hmm.
having this
Hmm.
as the art print right on top.
You can do that. That'll look
Oh, dude.
great.
Oh, dude.
Okay, so if
Oh.
you like this, I don't know if you've seen this one, but go to Acme real quick.
Okay, hold on. Let me get out of
Yeah.
this real quick.
Search for the print. I think it's taking court or taking the throne, taking court, something like that. It'll pop up.
Okay, hold on. I went to Acme Markets instead of Acme Art Print.
Archives. Or
Archive
yeah, whatever.
archives. Hold on, let me just pull that up right now. But what's going on, everyone? Thank you, everyone, for listening and tuning in.
Hmm.
Where do I go?
So go to the search, PJ, and search for taking the throne. I think it's taking the throne.
Mhm. Taking the Throne. Okay.
And let's see. Yeah,
Oh,
there you
this
go.
one.
There you go. Okay. So
Oh, this looks
who
great.
Cliff Cramp. Okay, so I purchased this one. This one came out a couple months ago, and I got it in canvas, and I got 2 of 50, and my buddy Chris got 1 of 50. So there's, as far as I know, 48 left. But
Mhm.
this is what I'm having gallery wrapped right now, and I know you got yours framed, and it's like 150. Just to stretch this freaking thing and put it on a board was like $95.
Oh my
uh,
gosh.
so this one, if anyone missed out on that bottleneck, this one, if you love canvas, and I just like the way canvas looks on the wall.
Mhm.
I like G Clayton too. I think it looks great, especially if you
Mm.
frame it nicely, like PJ was saying. There's only 48 left of these or less, and I know it's a little expensive for the canvas, but you can get it unframed, unwrapped, and you could stretch it yourself. You could get it gallery wrapped. This thing is nice. And with the canvas ones, Cliff Cramp actually hand signed it, so it's hand numbered, hand signed, and plus only 50 available. I love this one.
Yeah, this looks good, man.
This is going up in my new redoing my room. I
Mhm.
have a Jeremy Saliba I forgot what it's called, but it's the AT-AT canvas and like little Luke like standing there with his lightsaber and the big AT-AT. You could probably find it here too.
Mhm.
But that's on one side, and I have my Snowtrooper life size under that, and then I'm gonna have this on the other side of my TV, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna put underneath it yet. Maybe I'll put my Boba Sideshow life size underneath it.
Did you get it yet?
Oh, okay. So I made my last payment about a month ago, and it's been payment processing for like 4 weeks now.
Oh,
And
that's what I'm afraid of, dude, with my Lando.
yes, yeah. So I emailed the Sideshow like 2 days ago, and they're like, hey, because it's available to ship on their website, the one-to-one boba.
Mhm.
And they're like, hey, we should be getting the shipping ready, and we should be getting it, but it's not preparing to ship yet. So I'm a little worried. I'm gonna maybe give them the weekend and maybe message them again on Monday. But dude, it should be here. Sideshow takes 5 days to get to me once they ship, and
Mhm.
so it could be before not before our next show, but hopefully before the show after that.
Yeah. Um, dude, that's all, dude. You gotta
It's gonna be
unbox it.
epic.
Live unboxing.
Yeah,
No, I'm
we'll
just
we'll
kidding.
do that. Dude, it's like 5 boxes, man.
I know. Let's not do the live unboxing then. That would be, dude. You
It'd be
might be
really
like,
boring and slow.
well, no, you might like be like exhausted, like, and not want to do the show after. You're like, all right, that's it. I don't want to do it anymore.
Dude,
But
I'll take some pictures and some videos, and we'll do something.
yeah, but dude, that's one thing too about collecting, as as Star Wars fans, right? Like, there's so many options here. Like, if you want to just be like strictly an art print collector,
Mhm.
you can do it. And dude, like, some of the art prints like are amazing. Like, look at this one, Burgos,
Mhm.
by the way. I'm a huge fan of his. Like, look at
Yes.
that, dude. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan, and I know we're getting off topic here with Star Wars, but man. Oh,
Yeah,
Samwise
dude, that's
again. Actually, never mind. This print sucks. Samwise is still crying in this one. Like, come on.
Frodo.
This
Um,
one,
yeah, this was interesting. Did you get this
yeah.
one?
No, I didn't.
It's a little cartoony. I
Toony.
know some people love it, but it's just like,
It's very anime-ish.
yes, yes,
It's
okay.
almost reminds me of Animatrix, kind of like, you
Yeah, it
know.
reminds me of the dang show we just watched, or
Yeah.
season of
Oh, Visions.
Visions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. You know what I would have loved if they had Darth Vader in the middle. You know,
Yeah, then I'd reconsider this.
then I would definitely reconsider. But it's just a bunch of stormtroopers fighting some rebels. It's a great looking print. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
I just got to be a little bit more selective with some of the art prints that come out. I can't get every
I
Star Wars art
can't.
print. Yeah, that would
So
be
they're
just.
in the dang folder there, like
Mm,
underneath my desk, not doing anything. But
mhm.
I kind of like the idea of getting the art prints that you love. Like this one, okay, I missed this one also, but this is awesome.
Don't. This one I
This is
really,
awesome.
dude. And you're saying like, oh, it was crazy at work today, or this week. It was crazy at work last week. I mean last week. Yeah, it was crazy at work for me too, man. And I
Yeah.
missed out on this. I was so
This is Matt Ferguson,
angry.
right?
Yeah. Dude, I was
Yeah.
so angry. Why am I angry? Because it's Director Krennic with
Mhm.
his Death Troopers.
Mhm.
What more can you ask for from a Rogue One art print, dude?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's perfect. Oh, you could probably go on eBay right now and get it for twice the price.
and oh yeah, sure. Hold on.
Uh,
No,
no,
hold on,
no,
guys. Let me pay
no
twice
live
as much.
eBaying.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
you know what? There's more art prints to get. So, this one looks pretty cool, but I just wasn't a fan of this one for some reason.
yeah,
Right?
yeah, I wasn't quite. Again, it's all about being selective. For
Mhm,
probably this entire year, I bought every single Mondo, every single bottleneck
mhm,
that came out, and some of them like I love this, and others I'm like, but oh, I have it, I can resell it maybe.
mhm.
But and then I'll get too lazy to resell it, so I just put it in my portfolio.
Yeah, I'm see, I love the portfolio, and
Oh, I do too, but
I think I'm gonna do a video on it so that people can, like, for the people out there who are in the same boat of having a lot of tubes in their in their house, and they want to find a way to kind of like store it and be able to look at it. I think the
So
portfolios are amazing. You
So,
know,
my friend Justin and I were talking about, like when you go to Walmart or something and they have all the posters on the wall and you can just kind of flip through and see
yeah.
which one you want to look at. What if we did something like that instead of a portfolio? Just wall mount one of those poster Rolodexes and you could just,
Oh
turn it to
yeah.
whatever you want to look at on your wall.
I have a I just have
Didn't-
just as a good idea. I'm thinking like, how about like if you could have like some sort of electronic like frame in the wall or something, right? And just
Mhm.
like feed like just put all your like art prints in there and just like flip them and change them every
Flip,
single time.
flip. Yeah. That would be,
Or
see, that'd be dangerous.
that'd be dangerous. Or like maybe in the future, maybe like collecting art prints won't be a thing. It would be like a digital thing, right? Like a digital file, and you're like, okay, like you have like some sort of like digital frame, like built into the wall, and you're like, well, I'm tired of that print. Psh, change it to like a different print, and you're like, oh, that looks cool. I don't
See,
know, but
that would be awesome. I love that idea. It's just I think there's still something with like the feel of a
yeah,
print and
the physical aspect of it. Yeah, right. I totally
yeah,
agree.
it's tangible. It's like, when Kindle or when Amazon switched to Kindle predominantly, it's like, okay, I really enjoy reading off a Kindle, but
Mhm.
some people just love the physical feel of a book.
Yeah, I do too.
Ah,
Especially a book and comic books. Like
yes, yeah,
there's
comic books.
something like I mean, obviously there's so many comic books out there, and I feel like if the ones that you really want to read but not spend money on, then go digital,
Digital.
right?
Yeah.
But like for the ones that you want to collect and have in your collection, you gotta go physical, man.
I
Um,
kind of wish I didn't miss out on this one. It's a
dude,
little busy, but it's really cool.
I have the first one. I have the New Hope version, and I'm like super angry that I missed out on this one. Uh, I think Matt
Yeah.
might have picked this one up, so we might have to steal it from him.
Yeah, talk to him.
Yeah,
Just call him
and
selfish again.
like we'll just be like like staking out in front of his house and just like with binoculars and waiting for like a tube to show up in his house. No, but this is awesome.
Mhm.
Oh, anyone out there, if you guys are anyone out there who actually picked this up,
If you
I
regret your purchase,
if you regret
PJ
your purchase,
first, and I'll come next.
I'll trade you. I'll trade you an incinerator trooper for this print. How about
That's not a
that?
bad deal. It's
That's
not
a
a
pretty
bad deal,
good deal.
actually.
That's a pretty good deal, dude. I think it's a pretty good deal. So
What's the ES on this? 225 or something like that?
I forgot. Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
two
it?
twenty.
Yeah, that you have a good chance.
Yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. So good. And Empire Strikes Back. And this artist is gonna come out with Return of the Jedi. Now imagine like this in your collection room and just having
Mhm.
those three posters. Yeah, call it a day, man. Call
Yep.
it a day.
Yep, that's it.
I know it's busy, but dude, it looks
So I have
it's
a request
yeah.
for anybody who's an artist who watches this show or,
Mhm.
passing by or listening. I have the light box 24 by 36
Mhm.
that Bottleneck sells, and the only lenticular print that I have on it is the Matt Ferguson 40th anniversary um, Empire Strikes Back, not the Japanese variant, but the just the English one.
Mm.
And I want more lenticular prints. It's just it lights up. It
Yeah.
looks so cool. So I
Mhm.
even went as far as you scrolled past it, but the Thanos Iron Man lenticular. I got that one because I want more lenticular prints.
Yeah, lenticular prints are good. I actually have a Dark Knight lenticular print. It's
Cool.
the iconic poster where he goes to "Why so serious?" I have that one, and
Oh
I'm
yeah.
probably gonna be displaying that with my J&D Studios Joker.
Yes.
So yeah,
That's gonna look
man,
awesome.
I love prints, man. I love collecting Star Wars. I kind of miss, I miss like our chat, our podcast, man. And hopefully to the people that are listening, hopefully you guys are enjoying this live stream, man. I really do. I'm so passionate about Star Wars. It's not even funny, man. And I wish I could collect all of them, but yeah, it's just
Mhm.
something about Star Wars just makes me giddy, like a little.
This will probably make you giddy then.
Mhm.
So I mentioned that I got an older thing in the mail this week. You want to guess?
What? Like it's a hot toy.
It's Hot Toys related, but it's Sideshow actually.
If you say do back, I'm not going to be your friend ever again. You got the do back?
I got the do back.
You son of a.
Hold on, I'm gonna send you a picture.
Actually, do you have it? Do you have it out?
Ah, oh, I have
Oh,
too
is
much
it?
stuff in the way.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it then.
Yeah, it's over on my like new TV area, but so I got the do back. It was damaged, and I bought it from Taylor.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And he gave me an amazing deal. Thank you, Taylor. Actually, still need to respond to him, tell him thank you. But I sent it to the doctor to have it repaired, and he
Did he ship it straight to the doctor, or did you?
yeah, we straight to the doctor because Taylor is out on the West Coast and the doctor is East Coast and I'm East Coast. So shipped it straight to him in a couple of days. It took maybe like a week and a half, and this thing's brand new. It looks
Yeah, the
perfect.
statue doctor and anybody out there, yeah, statue doctor is no joke, man.
I
He
mean,
can fix anything.
I was so freaking impressed, and the fee was extremely reasonable. Like way actually, I don't know. Hopefully, he doesn't watch, but a lot cheaper than what I thought it would be.
Mhm.
And I need to send more stuff to him. Don't listen to me. Your fees they're perfect. But
Yeah.
so what I went back to search for was the Corporal. Is it the Corporal Sideshow Sand Trooper from the
Mm,
Militaries of Star Wars line?
mm.
And I found one like I don't know if it was displayed, but it looks pretty brand new. And even still, that thing was like 300, $400.
Yeah.
So, but brand new, complete. And I'm gonna load that bad boy on top of that dewback, and you will cry. I'm not gonna tell you how much the dewback cost in total because you will cry.
Yeah, I want to know.
Yeah,
By the way, that
you'll puke. Yeah.
well, I was gonna say, what do you think about the do back in general, though?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you always see it, and it looks kind of like it is what it is. Everyone knows what it looks like, but when
Mm,
you get it in hand, it's big. I mean, this thing is, man, I'd say it's about what 2 feet long or something like that,
mhm.
maybe a little less. It's pretty tall, and it looks like it just came out because it's about 10 years old, right? 9 years or something like that,
Yeah,
almost. It looks great. This is Sideshow at their best.
yeah. It's one thing I miss is that some of the stuff like Sideshow used to put out. They used to put out a lot of good things. They just
Mhm.
changed, man. It's unfortunate. Um, because they came up with like some really like awesome stuff, like the Admiral Akbar bust. They came up
Yes.
with a Salacious Crumb, like back in the day, the Salacious Crumb like statue. Like
Yep.
those were the things that they were thinking outside the box. They even came up with what's that called? You know, that the mechanical leg wall statue.
Oh, yeah. That's
Eh,
hard to find.
Yeah, and the Knights of the Old
Oh,
Republic, Darth Malgus.
Malgus. Yep.
Like, dude, like,
I
damn,
would. I would.
make Sideshow great again. Like, bring that old Sideshow back. We want that Sideshow back. Oh, dude, I hate
Yeah,
you.
man. This was this. So the
Oh,
only thing that was one of the reason why the price, besides the damage, it was low, is because there's no original box. So
who
this thing was
Who
wrapped.
cares?
And I don't care. Yeah, right. Because and I don't collect to resell at all. But if I was ever in trouble and if I needed to resell this, if I needed money, um, dude, this thing was even without a box. It's ridiculous how much these go for now. But when you look back on the website, the original price of $299. Oh man,
Yeah, I think you could pick this up like brand new for like $2,000.
$2,000. Yep. And is it worth 2,000? It depends if you're a huge Dewback fan, but I
Mhm.
mean, I hope someone needs to remake this, or Regal, or someone.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Sideshow, I mean, Hot Toys, they're diving into like creature territory now. Like, dude,
Yeah.
come on.
Mm-hmm.
Stop. Like, I think what we need is to see the do back in the Mandalorian and then hopefully hopefully they come up with the thing.
Well, you know what's interesting about that is I want a bantha, and how many banthas did we see in what was it, season 2, episode 1, the Crate Dragon, right?
Yeah.
I want one. Come on. I mean, I know it's gonna be kind of difficult, but it's gonna be big, but not as big as a dude. Maybe about the same.
Yeah, dude. I want a bantha. I want a bantha, like Dewback, a wampa. Like a 1/6 scale wampa. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Even the 1/6 scale wampa is it's like almost 20 inches tall, I think.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I don't know, man. I'm excited, so all right, so let's move on from collectibles to some news from some Star Wars news here. All right,
Sweet.
so like first of all, I know we talked about the Galaxy's Edge Hotel. I forgot what it's called. The Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, right? Which is, I mean, it's very expensive, dude. It was like $4,000 for like 2 nights or something like that.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Guess what? I think they're coming out with what's that called?
They doing a cruise?
A cruise, right? I forgot what I can't find a cruise, but yeah, I think they're doing a cruise, like a Star Wars cruise or something like that. Oh, this is not the link, but yeah. Anyway, I'm excited, man. Like, hopefully, this cruise that they're doing. It says here, if you've been following Disney, you already know that newest cruise line will feature a totally reimagined Disney Oceaneer Club where kids aged 3 to 12. It goes Marvel superheroes, Disney Princess Frozen, and Disney Imagineers. I think they're supposed to do like Star Wars too, right? There's a Star Wars cargo bay here.
That's what it is. It's the cargo bay. Yep, I remember. I read about that.
Yeah, do you know anything about this? Is just a section in the boat where it's just mostly Star Wars?
I'm wondering if it's like kind of a segmentation and like kind of like a little mini area that's just Star Wars only.
Yeah, it goes. Okay, here we go. The peculiar creatures and legendary characters of the Star Wars galaxy will take center stage at Star Wars Cargo Bay. The first of its kind immersive experience will place kids in an important role of creature handlers as they learn to manage a mischievous. I'm reading I feel like it's geared more towards kids.
Yeah. This is probably because parents don't want to bring their kids to the Galactic Star Cruiser and pay an extra $1,000 for 2 nights.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you missed out on that awesome $4,000 experience in the Galactic Star Cruiser. All right, kids, don't worry. Mommy and daddy's got you covered. We're gonna go on this cruise right here.
Yeah,
you guys can do your thing there. All right, boring. Never mind.
More affordable.
More affordable. Okay, guys, before we dive into this, is probably our last topic of the night. And again, thank you guys for tuning in. So this one is going to be major. Did I lose? Okay, major spoil. Did I lose? Something happening? Like, I feel like my internet's been kind of spotty today. All right, so this is major spoilers, possible major spoilers. Okay, there's some sort of leak, I think. So if you don't want to know about the spoilers for the Kenobi show, I'm sorry. Yeah, just tune us out, or just log off, because we're going to be talking about some of the stuff that supposedly leaked online. All right, so we'll give you like a 3-second countdown, and let's talk about this possible major spoiler leak here. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so here's the rundown of basically what might be showing up in the Kenobi show. Here's I guess there's some things that I guess someone leaked online, and here it is. It goes, the Obi-Wan Kenobi in the series will be at the peak of his Jedi powers rather than the hermit who let his abilities fade in A New Hope.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
General Kenobi, baby.
This is like basically like almost like like Kenobi at his prime, right? Like he's
Mm-hmm.
like probably experienced, very knowledgeable about the Force, and just probably gonna. Seriously, dude. Like Kenobi is like one of those underrated Jedi's that just kicks your butt unexpectedly, right?
Yep. Yep.
Like,
100%.
I mean, how many times has he beaten a lot of like villains? He's beaten Darth Maul twice.
Twice.
He's beaten what's that called? Grievous,
Mm-hmm.
Anakin. Like he's just one of those guys that just has like just doesn't go away, you know?
Yep. Yep. I mean, he survived Order 66. All the different things that he's gone through in the Clone Wars series.
Mhm.
All the things on Mandalore. Like he's just. I'm excited. I actually didn't read this, not because I don't want to, but because I totally forgot to read it.
Oh,
So I'm
I'm
excited
sorry.
about that.
Yeah.
No, you're
But
good. You're good. I'm all about the spoilers. It's fine.
well, it might not even be true though. You know,
That's true. Yeah, speculation, but
it's speculation, right?
mhm.
But yeah, that'd be cool if they really showed Kenobi at his prime, right?
Mhm.
I already thought he was at his prime in Attack of the Clones. Actually, no, he wasn't at his prime because this guy his ass whooped by
Yep.
Dooku,
Dooku. Yep.
right?
Mhm.
So and he got his ass whooped by Dooku again.
Yeah, twice.
Right, twice. And then Anakin beat Dooku, but then Kenobi beat Anakin. But
Yeah.
Anakin, to Anakin's defense, and I might be biased because I'm a big Anakin fan.
Mhm.
I think Anakin just got ahead of, like he just had to screw loose. So, obviously he didn't see this at the high ground.
Yeah, yeah, high ground. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It goes, Obi-Wan is on a rescue mission to save someone from the Inquisitors, and his success forces Darth Vader to take action.
Mhm.
We're gonna get freaking Inquisitors in this freaking thing.
Dude, you have to have Inquisitors, man. You
Oh
have
my
to.
dude,
Look at Rebels, man. This is so close in the timeline to Rebels. You have to have Inquisitors.
dude, dude,
Mhm.
dude. My wallet.
More Hot Toys
Hot statues? Inquisitor
and
statues?
statues. Yeah.
Iron
Yeah.
Studios is probably like salivating right now because they're probably gonna make everything from the Kenobi show. Because they can. It's 1/10.
1/10,
They can.
1/6, 1/4.
Oh, the Inquisitors, dude. Can you imagine seeing the Inquisitors in real live action in a real live action show? Like, what?
It's gonna be awesome. That's all you can really say.
Dude, I'm excited. I am getting excited for this show. Okay, so his success forces Darth Vader to take action. Okay, we see Sith Lord on Mustafar as he rises from his throne and pilots his TIE fighter to Kenobi's location.
No,
Dude,
Vader on throne. Vader
dude,
on throne.
throne. I would freaking, dude, if I see this, I would freaking throw my remote control on the floor and smash it to the ground with excitement.
I guess I better find another spot for a quarter scale Vader on throne.
Oh, on his throne. Oh my god. I cannot wait. I'm telling you. I've been
Mhm.
as much as I love Book of Boba, I'm looking more forward to this show than Book of Boba.
This
Well,
is
I
gonna
mean,
be epic.
dude, and you know what? I think it's because I'm more of an Anakin fan than a Boba Fett fan.
Sure.
So just to see like Hayden Christensen coming back and reprising his role as Darth Vader, who knows? We might get a flashback, so we might see him reprise his role as Anakin from the Clone Wars, right? Um,
Mhm.
dude, it's just going to be sick. It's going to be sickening, dude. Like I think I'm going to cry in almost every episode.
I hope so, man. That means it's amazing.
Mike, I say every Thursday because I think it might be airing every Wednesday night, right? Or depends on
Depends, yeah.
when it airs. I say
Watch party.
watch party and we call out sick the next day.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! We're losing a lot of money here. No, I say we go in late to work the next day.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I can do that.
Dude, just for Anakin. Just for
That's
Anakin.
fine. That's fine.
Oh,
I can do
dude.
that.
Oh,
I can do that. I think that'd be fun. Okay, so
oh.
what does Vader say in A New Hope? And I don't want to drag you on too long, but he says, "I sense something I haven't felt since." So he says exactly that, right?
Yeah, he doesn't complete it.
Okay, so
So it's open ended, dude. This could be it.
could be the last time that he sensed this presence.
Presence, exactly.
Oh,
He goes wearing a similar costume to the one in Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan is now a little older, a little more tatted, like an aging gunslinger. His swagger remains the same as it ever was.
hello there.
Hello there. Dude, you know what? So basically he's wearing the same outfit, right? Just weathered. So
Mhm.
hello, Hot Toys.
But Sideshow
they,
Mythos, Obi. I mean that, but yes, now it's time for Hot Toys to step in.
oh yeah. Like, you
Yeah,
know,
definitely
I
time.
think now, guys, this is probably a really good time to sell your Sideshow Mythos Obi-Wan Kenobi. Because we're
Yeah.
actually gonna get the real Mythos Obi-Wan Kenobi in real life action form.
Yep.
So that's just my opinion. Like, just sell it now, guys. Seriously.
Mhm.
And use that money to pick this one up or pick up another figure. Face to face, Obi-Wan realizes who is in Vader's suit, because you know what, he never knew who Vader was, right? Like, you know, like, to Obi-Wan's knowledge, he left Anakin that, like, you know, to die in Mustafar.
Yeah.
He doesn't know, like, he survived that. And
No,
yeah,
and
he
this could
doesn't know.
be him realizing that, holy crap, he survived.
Yeah, and you know what? If you think about it, if you rewatch Revenge of the Sith, he
Mhm.
doesn't know that Anakin is Lord Vader, because
Mm-mm.
he was named Lord Vader after Anakin killed Mace Windu.
Mhm.
You
Mhm.
know, and the other time he mentions Vader again was to Yoda.
When was that?
You know, Lord Vader would be more powerful than either of us. And when he was fighting,
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's right.
but Kenobi doesn't know. Like, he went straight to Anakin. Like, you know, he doesn't know, like, Anakin. He still considers Anakin Anakin. He doesn't know he's Vader, or
Oh
his
man,
new name is Vader. Dude,
I'm getting excited about this. This is getting really juicy. If this is true, and I hope it
true.
is,
Oh,
and this is
God.
basically what we all wish for,
Yeah.
basically.
And this is not really like spoilerish. I mean, it. You know, it's kind of like just like, you know,
What we're expecting.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe the person that's trying to hype up this show is probably leaked this on
Yeah,
purpose, right?
probably.
So, face to face, Obi-Wan realizes who is in Vader's suit. Just as the battle is about to begin, the Jedi Master unleashes a force blast that sends the villain flying up to 50 feet away.
Hmm. Hmm.
Sounds a little bit like, you know, like an over exaggeration of the force, but
Well, if you think back to that,
50 feet away, that's kind of far, right? How far is
well, if you
that?
think back to like Anakin versus, it's like a driveway.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
good sized
not,
driveway.
yeah. So, yeah, that's not too far.
The force powers in Anakin versus Obi-Wan in Revenge of the Sith, I mean, those are extreme, but they were like canceling each other out most of the time.
Mm,
So if this is an epic battle, I mean, Vader has disadvantages now compared to Anakin on Mustafar.
mhm.
This is going to be different. And here's what I'm thinking. So, uh, Force Unleashed, battle damage Vader. I'm
Oh,
thinking, that Obi-Wan doesn't die.
mhm.
So, are we thinking we might get a canon battle damaged Vader here?
Oh, dude, we might, dude. You got to
I
read the
need that.
you got to read the comic book. I don't know if you read it.
Oh,
The
I have.
Oh,
Yes.
dude.
I
I
love
mean,
it.
like, I really hope they kind of like like you know, explore some of the stuff that was done in the comic book. because that'd be
Yeah,
pretty
where
cool.
he's like rebuilding himself and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he
Mhm.
got his first lightsaber. So
Yes. Yes.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm excited. So next bullet point says Vader isn't deterred, and an epic battle follows.
Oh.
And
Getting all tingly already.
yeah, Penny Asvesen. I can't say. I'm sorry, Penny Aveswin. If Cal can force pull and push an undertrained Padawan in what's that called? JFO checks out for me. No, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wasn't sure how far 50 feet was, and when might put it into perspective, I think it's not that far.
Hmm.
So with that being said, yeah, that is that's believable. And it says here Vader isn't deterred and an epic battle follows. And to be honest, the director even teased that there was going to be a battle between Obi-Wan Kenobi and Vader. And I think there
Yeah.
was an uproar about it too. Some people, some OG Star Wars fans might not like that because to them it wasn't really quote unquote canon, right?
Mhm.
Because when Darth Vader said those words, like he's like, "Oh, I haven't felt this, you know, in a while since blah blah blah," and then like when they meet each other, it's like, "Oh, last time we met, I was just a learner. Now I'm like the master, right, or something along
Mhm.
this line."
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, like it's very general. It's not like it's referring back to the Revenge of the Sith, which it could be at the time that this wasn't released, but
Right.
it still
But I
kind of
mean,
works
technically,
out.
he's still a learner. Like when he becomes Darth Vader, and again, going back to the comic books, Palpatine puts him through all these like trials and tribulations, and he is the learner. He gets
Yeah,
destroyed almost. And
yeah.
so it would make sense in this context.
That he's still like a somewhat like of like an apprentice to Palpatine. Like he's kind of restarting as a Sith Lord, like
Yeah,
or Sith apprentice.
he hasn't mastered the dark side of the Force yet, or at
Force,
least that's
yes,
right.
bingo,
So yeah.
bingo, Mike, bingo. You hit the nail on the head because
Hmm.
like you said, like he hasn't mastered the dark side of the Force. He's just new to the dark side of the Force.
Yes.
He hasn't learned. Like this is just. I think this is supposed to only take place like what 9 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
too sure about that. Is that right?
yeah. I think it's supposed to be 9 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Okay.
So
Oh,
yeah,
this
it's
is
not that.
primetime Rebels then.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
or yeah. I think it's. Let's see, Kenobi.
I need to
Hold on.
rewatch Rebels if that's the case.
No, Rebels. Rebels. See, yeah, it says takes place 10 years after the Revenge of the Sith. Rebels is
Hmm.
20 years. I think 20, 25 years. Oh, let's see. Star Wars Rebels timeline.
Is Rebels like 15 years?
Yeah, something on that.
Luke is a kid still. Or he's not a kid. He's like maybe a
Yeah. Here I'm looking at the picture here. Let me see if I could pull it up. Yeah, Rebels is like really way after. Yeah, it's way after Kenobi.
okay.
I'm looking at the timeline here. Let me see if I
Well,
could
there's
here.
19 years between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, right? About
Yeah,
19, 20 years?
yeah. Lionel says Vader was
Yeah.
still struggling with himself and the consequences of his actions. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
He's still new, man. He's still new to the suit.
Yeah,
Here.
he's very troubled.
Yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
so yeah, Kenobi's around here. Rebels is like later on.
Okay. Yep.
So yeah,
Sweet.
because when he was in Rebels, he was badass.
Yes, and he was a master at that point.
Yeah,
My
he.
favorite scene still in Rebels is when Ezra's like, "I feel cold," and then you see the TIE advance like descending with him standing on top of it with his lightsaber.
That was
I
sick.
love that.
Uh, uh,
So good.
super good. All right, so let's go back to the. I think there's a couple more stuff here. All right, so He goes, according to the site, a reliable source for Star Wars news, Christensen wasn't in the shoot for this particular scene, as various stunt performers were used, which makes sense, right?
Mhm.
Reportedly takes 2 weeks to shoot. It's said to
Wow.
be a massive sequence that is sure to have fans of these characters very happy indeed. Rumor has it Obi-Wan Kenobi will arrive on Disney Plus next May.
Okay. May the 4th.
Made the
I need to take off of work on May the 4th for
Oh
sure
my-
if that's the case.
No, I'm taking off. Dude,
I
May
know.
the
I
4th is a holiday.
yeah.
Is a holiday. Dude, we're live streaming
Live stream all day. Okay, hang on. Seriously, what day is May the 4th? I'm just curious at this point
All right, yeah, let's plan it out, guys.
because I better take
Who
my
else
day
is
off
excited, man? Dude, I know there's a little lull here with the Star Wars content, but man, I am
already. It's a Wednesday. Okay, that's fine.
No, can I tell you? My coworkers know I'm a big, huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes I wear my Adidas Darth Vader shoes to work. So they just
Yes.
know. So they know May the 4th comes, they know that Jay is off.
Yep.
Don't bother PJ on
Mhm.
May. It's his holiday.
Yep.
So yeah, no, I'm gonna do a live stream. Let's do a live stream, dude. Let's talk
Yeah.
about oh dude. Get your wallets ready. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited, dude. Dude, are you excited about Kenobi?
Yes. Well, after reading that, I'm super excited because that's the first time I heard about that. Man, well, here's the thing. Maybe if the people who leaked that were the ones involved in the actual production, it's basically a gift saying, "Hey, we want to cater and provide fan service, kind of like Filoni and Favreau, and you're gonna get what you want. So get
Yeah.
ready for it."
Yeah, and I just think that I forgot her name. I'm such a Kenobi's director.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She directed a bunch of Mando.
Yeah, and those were the best episodes, man. Deborah Chow, she's amazing, dude, and she is
Deborah Chow.
She understands because of the Mandalorian how much this means to the fans, right? How much so she probably wants to give us the best. Oh man, dude, the best content that any Star Wars fan can have, dude. So, oh man, I'm just thinking about all the collectibles, all the merchandise. Oh
It's gonna be
man,
epic. It's gonna be epic. Next year's gonna be awesome.
Next year's gonna be because Book of Boba, by the way, I don't think we talked about it. I think it's airing at the end of December.
Is it like December 27th?
29th.
Okay. Damn. Okay, so right before New Year's. Okay.
So that's a Wednesday, right? So
well, that's good because I'm off work on Thursday and Friday. Perfect.
Yeah. So I'm guessing how many episodes do you think? We probably have like 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna carry us over to February.
Okay, and then what comes out in February? Andor?
Well, I don't know when Andor is supposed to come out. So maybe Andor might come out even after Kenobi.
Okay.
So because I think Andor just finished wrapping up like last month.
Okay.
Right? But man, we're just man.
I can't wait. It's almost exciting season.
Yeah, it is. It is, dude. So all right, guys. I think I kind of wanted to stay between the hour and a half mark, but this is way too exciting to this is worth it.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, so I really want to thank everyone tuning in to the live stream. This will be put up on the Google Play, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify probably in the next couple days. I do apologize. I didn't upload the last episode, but I'm definitely going to upload both of these at the same time. Mike, we'll probably just do one maybe next week again, sometime next week. So definitely, guys, give us a like, give us a subscribe. It really helps us out. helps supports us with this podcast. So yeah, and definitely join Scum and Villainy Facebook group. I'm thinking about, like, I don't know yet. This is just a thought. I might even start a Discord. This is the first time I'm
Yes.
announcing this, but
Oh, that'd
I
be
really
awesome.
yeah, I don't want to say it, but I might be getting out of the Facebook, uh, platform, just because I love Discord. I love Discord. You could actually, there's a voice chat, so we could, talk one to one and all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't know. More information about that should be coming up pretty soon. And yeah, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the content.
Mhm.
And Mike, this is a fun one. This is very exciting.
Definitely. I
My wallet's
had a good
hurting.
time.
Had a good
Yeah, it's
time.
crying. It's crying.
It's crying. It's definitely crying. So thank you, everyone, and may the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever. You guys have a great night. Later.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.